chance that I might be an unwelcome distraction.
Why is that, sir?
I'm a recognizable public figure.
Respectfully, I don't recognize you. I'm sorry. Who are you?
That's okay. A lot of people do. My most recent movie is this movie, Sonic the Hedgehog, and this gentleman and I were just chatting about it earlier and yesterday, and he's a big fan, and we...
You were talking to this gentleman? Did you stand up? Do you know who this fella is?
I do, yeah. It took me a little bit to notice him yesterday, but I recognized him, yes.
What has he done?
He's done X-Men, Sonic, he's in Hairspray, 27 Dresses, Death at a Funeral.
Westworld.
Have you seen all those films?
No.
Okay. Do you think that him sitting would be a distraction?
Not for me, no.
With all due respect, I don't think it'd be a distraction either.
It's kind of like Candid Camera, but in the courtroom. That's a clip from the Amazon Freevee docu-style comedy series Jury Duty. The show chronicles the inner workings of an American jury trial through the eyes of the star-struck juror you just saw in that clip, Ronald Gladden. But Gladden has no idea the entire cast is fake. Everyone except him is an actor, including the Hollywood star you also saw in that clip, James Marsden. Since its April debut, Jury Duty has become the #1 title on Amazon Freevee, and now an exclusive cast commentary edition of the series has just been released, which includes secrets from the jury box and never-before-heard anecdotes about what it took to create the carefully planned yet chaotic world inside the courtroom. And here to tell us all about it is James Marsden. Welcome to the show. This looks like so much fun. Take us through a little bit, tell us about your character and more about this whole setup.
Well, thank you for having me. My character, well, it's me, or a sort of heightened, sort of entitled Hollywood version of myself. Yeah, I was approached with this kind of bizarre concept of doing essentially the Truman Show mixed with a little bit of The Office, and I got excited about the sort of improvisational element of it and the sort of live theater part of the whole thing of not knowing who this gentleman was and what he was going to say or how he was going to react. And that was part of the appeal, but it was also a great source of anxiety for me throughout the whole shoot.
It's so funny. It does have an Office feel to it. I have to agree with that, which is saying a lot. Let's take a look at a scene from the show when the jury is sequestered and arrives at the hotel, but James's character has hired a private bailiff so he can stay at home. Let's watch.
Hey, this place doesn't look bad. This could be fun.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I just throw this in the... I think you got another one too, don't you?
Hey!
Hey,
What's your name?
Officer Yates.
Officer Yates. What's up?
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. I'm going to sit in the back. Actually, I get a little car sick in the front. Thank you. It'll just be a minute.
Where's he going?
Say bye real quick.
I don't know.
To the kiddos. Guys, this is... I'm bummed, man. I got to leave you. Yeah, my lawyer set up this whole private bailiff thing, which is coming out of my own pocket. Not cheap. But it allows me to stay at home, but he's got to stay with me. So that's kind of, no offense, kind of a bummer. But you guys are going to have the best time. My God, I'm so jealous.
Okay, this seems like, is it a lot of improv? It's so fun. Your character, I can't tell if I like him or hate him, but I guess that's it.
No, it was mostly improv, but there were scripts, but there wasn't dialogue scripted. It was more like comedic beats that were scripted. Marsden tries to get out of jury duty by saying he's a distraction, or Marsden leaves the others to be sequestered in a crappy hotel somewhere so he can be at home. And then we just get to play with the scenes and sort of roll with it with however he's going to react. Again, Ronald, the show works, I think, because Ronald is such a good guy. I never wanted to be a part of something that was going to be mean-spirited or cruel, or, they told me this was what we're trying to do, is create a hero's journey for this guy, so that by the end of it, he hopefully is our hero, and that he unites all of these this kind of circus of a bunch of weirdos that we dance around him, and it worked. I mean, it could have gone many different ways, and we got really lucky. And hopefully, you get a little feeling of there's a little kind undertone to it by the end. And not to ruin it for anybody, but it's a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun making fun of the Hollywood celebrity self-involved version of myself. clearly I'm not that in real life.
We believe you on that one, James. So let's talk a little bit, no spoilers, but tell us some of the basics here. Like, what sort of trial is it? Like, how long does it last? And how difficult was it for you and the rest of the cast, and by that I mean actual cast, be able to sort of maintain that character, that facade, so the real person wouldn't get a clue as to what was going on?
Right. Well, it was a really elaborate setup for sure. I mean, we worked with a couple of the producers who do all of Sacha Baron Cohen's stuff, so they're used to this sort of, live element, being secretive about the whole thing and keeping the truth that the whole thing is a facade from Ronald. But yeah, it was unlike anything I've ever shot before, because you're basically in a courtroom. It was an abandoned courtroom down in Huntington Park, south of LA. And we populated it with background players and a lot of improv artists, and created this whole elaborate scheme. And the cameras are rolling for 5 or 6 hours a day, and so you're kind of staying in character the whole time, and hopefully the stuff coming out of your mouth is either funny, or you're also trying to, you can't be too absurd, otherwise he's going to think the whole thing is fake, and he's going to become suspect. So you got to kind of keep it real. Anytime he did get suspicious, we would dial back the kind of crazy, silly stuff, and then it would just be hours and hours of boring court, so that he would say, well, this can't be a reality show because it's too boring. But it was constantly, it required you to be really, you needed to be really nimble and a level of adaptability to kind of, if he wanted to take a left and we wanted him to take a right, you kind of got to go left with him and figure it out.
So fun. Jury Duty is streaming now on Amazon Freevee. James Marsden, thank you very much for coming on. This looks fantastic. Take care.
Thanks.
And we will...